Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Anderson again, and for this video, I shall be talking about a topic that is a little bit different from what I normally talk about, and that being those annoying commercials that are very annoying and intrusive, and they usually feature products and services that we're questioning why we even get to see them. You know, we didn't order this. We have no idea why we're even seeing this. And, yeah, some of them can be pretty funny. Some of them are mostly comedy based. Some of them are just so out there and so weird that, you're like, what in the hell am I even watching this? You know, I must be honest, hidden playlist for showing it on YouTube or TV shows or whatever, and it's very aggravating as such. So some of these products are kind of harmless, most of them are toys and all that stuff, but others can be kind of annoying and personal for some people. And I will make fun of all these commercials. I don't want to think that anybody being personally laughs at here, but these are just these commercials from my perspective. So I'm sorry if I offend anybody with these commercials and jokes and comedy, but hopefully I'll be able to make a series out of this, like they made many other series out of other jokes, comedy, and that kind of thing. So, without further ado, this is the first the first video in a series in which I talk about annoying, obnoxious, and or intrusive commercials that were that come in between my own personal YouTube playlist for my music and my videos and podcasts and whatever, and they can quite last for quite a while too. You know, something that even longer than the actual thing that I'm listening to or watching on YouTube, like a movie or music or something. By the way, I will not be covering podcasts in this because even though the technical commercials, you know, in the commercial break, in the ad break, they tend to talk about issues and important stuff that may be important to some people, and they're more or less like professionally made, like things like from Oprah and that kind of thing. So sometimes the issues that they talk about can be important to people, and you know, I'm not gonna take a shit on those, but I'm gonna take a crap on the things that I find to be annoying. So everything that I'm gonna talk about is like fair game for anyone to make other commentary on and stuff. So without further ado, let me talk about the first commercial bunch that are on YouTube that annoyed the hell out of me, and that'd be the Bluetooth ads. Now, Bluetooth, as what I gather, is the more scientifically unfounded version of the little miracle pill, Viagra, and which is also blue. But I did find these commercials very too joyous and too common in my YouTube feed, and I asked to these commercials to come in into my feed, and I think towards my hammer that they don't play during my gym time or at a restaurant or something like in public, because that would be so embarrassing. But it's all hell. But these commercials feature women. Of course, that they're perfect 10 and perfect 9 and whatever. Very good looking model type women talking about how their men don't get up in the bedroom as often as they used to. And then it's like, you should try this new Bluetooth technology. It's new Bluetooth pill that increases the arousal in the mind and in the regular body parts. Because they say that with Viagra only deals with the vascular tissue of the male organ. So it's quote unquote better for the man to increase your sex life, because we're going to text. I like the point of the commercial, and my favorite variety of this commercial is when is when the woman says, it's so cute that my husband used to ejaculate early, and but now that I'm on now that he's on Bluetooth, it's so much better for us in bed and everything. I feel that I feel that since this pill formula increases chemical arousal in the brain to make men want to desire the woman much more. I feel some of that could actually be part of the woman's issue too. Like I'm not aroused with you enough. Some of it might be in your head too, in your head. Probably because you either don't wear something attractive enough, or wherever the circumstances it might be, could be on you too. So it's not just on the man. Plus, it's very almost childish to come up with, it's so cute that my man did this and did that first, and ejaculated quickly and all this stuff. That kind of thing is very sensitive to man. It's a very private issue, and just saying, like, if I had a girlfriend and she bled out like that, I think I would be kind of upset with her, and all that. Plus the fact that if these women who are perfect 10s aren't getting the same arousal function in bed, there's gotta be something wrong with that picture. It'd be a whole different story, a whole different ballgame if the women that were featured there in the negligee, by the way, in the negligees, in their pajamas and in their shorts, if they were quote unquote unattractive, or say like over the age of 30 years old, that'd be pretty funny. Like it'd be amazing to these women that you can still be pretty at age 40 or 50 or 60 years old with your gray hair and everything, which I find attractive on women. But anyway, that's kind of a sensitive issue for men to say that, I ejaculate prematurely and stuff. Don't say that to your friends and whatever. But for someone to actually blurt out like, look, it's so cute, look how cute he is down there. He's so small and adorable down there. You want that for somebody like that to say that at you. Men like to be big and powerful and like Godzilla or the Hulk or something like that. We don't want to be like adorable and cute and embedded in all that. So that'd be a big issue. See here, what else do I want to say for that? Oh yeah, I find it interesting that these people that make these commercials just say it from the women's perspective, because there's no input whatsoever from the man's perspective on this issue. Where I think it'd be a lot better to hear from the men, or mostly men, on this issue, because we be the one that be taking it. And plus, there'd be kind of a weird thing about, what would it be like if a woman actually give this to a man, and like, almost like a reverse version of the drugging the woman, like to increase arousal and stuff. Like if a woman really wanted a man to find her attractive at a bar, she could easily slip some Bluetooth in his drink or something, and then boom, he'd be instantly in love with the girl. He'd be attracted to her. He'd be aroused by her presence, and then it'd be alright. So, I've seen that. I see that as a potential danger. And besides, being that this drug could also it appears to alter arousal chemicals in the brain, that's kind of like a red flag right there as far as brain chemistry goes. Because I would never take it for that reason alone, because I like my brain chemistry as it is, and I wouldn't want any non-prescription drug to affect it. So like if I got prescription from a doctor for this pill or something like it, that'd be okay, that'd be acceptable. But I think that because they want to make Bluetooth like an knockoff off of Viagra, which I'm pretty sure you need a prescription for, or some kind of medical reason for it. That they just seem to try to rush it out, thinking that you get all these beautiful women, these good performances in bed and all that. So I think it's kind of dangerous for someone to take that willingly. So yeah, this is a highly unusual and not just ad on YouTube. I just think that since they bombard me with all these commercials for this one product, these beautiful women who always say like, "Oh, my sex life is but was better because of this pill." I just think it'd be funny to milk that comedy cold to the end of time. The one pill can increase someone's sex life. I find that very hard to believe. It's kind of like the same thing as if you are a bigger person. You can lose weight by putting on like this belt that can sit in your fat ass all day and lose weight and get a six-pack worth of abs just by doing nothing except drinking beer and eating chicken wings all day. So, this is very corny and very stupid for a commercial to advertise, the best sex ever type of thing. All because of one pill. Because my man decided to take Blue Chew. No, it's because you're smoking hot and or you have an accent. That's why the man has good sex with you. That, or from what I hear that if they have more competition for your attention at the gym, they'll put up better. But other than that, this pill commercials, very obnoxious, very stupid. Thank God it never happened to me in a public area. But let me know if you guys want me to do any other commercials. I do have a list of commercials I want to talk about for this video series I'm doing. Anyway, it should be fun. It should be fun. It should be great. It should be funny. And anyone that I can bought these products, let me know discreetly, if you like it or if you think that the commercial is too overblown and too stupid and funny. Anyway, I will put my socials in the description below. I won't even bother putting any commercial links for any of the commercial ads in here because you already know how aggravating they are, how obnoxious they can be, how long it can be, and how loud they can be. Like, if you're watching something on YouTube, you have the volume set like 50% or something, they'll make sure that you'll wait for the ads. And the best part is that whenever you're in a low spot for an internet connection, like Bluetooth, whatever. I hate whenever the ads come through fine, but then whatever you try to watch or listen to takes a sweet ass time with coming in, or not all, but the ads are fine. So let me know if you guys want me to do anything in particular, and just have fun with this. And don't take anything personally. If anyone has any comments to make about me making stuff using for commercial, video based on a commercial, just remember, it's not my fault. It's their fault for making the commercials so annoying, so obnoxious, so repetitive, and so so irritatingly funny in a weird way. Plus, I like when they say, "Look, have you heard about this new secret ingredient, this new thing that they got where they can make any man desire more?" I mean, you're made for Christ's sake. You should be desirable to the man automatically. I mean, he did marry you, he did have children with you, he did buy a house with you and that kind of thing. So, there you go. You should be automatically 100% attracted to each other. But that's a whole different story. So yeah, let's thank you guys for enjoying this video on the commercial for Blue Chew. And I'll see you in the next video. All you girls and guy in Instant Land. See ya. Sayonara. And be insane. And happy hunting